myself of this fine university, welcome to today's event. And for our graduating seniors, today is all about you. To start things off, I'm proud to welcome to the podium our Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Dr. Brandon Martin.
Thank you, Bill. I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate and honor our graduating seniors for 2014. Today represents a culmination of the many sacrifices, the dedication, and the unwavering commitment that our seniors have demonstrated while being student athletes here at CSUN. Since arriving on campus last spring, I have partnered with my staff, my coaches to create a championship culture, with winning championships in the classroom being our most important pursuit. Again, I congratulate the 22 graduating seniors who were honored at this year's Varsity and Academic Awards ceremony. I appreciate you setting the standard for excellence and serving as role models for other student athletes within our department in search of guidance, direction, and ambitious goals to achieve. Thank you so much for your leadership. I also have the great pleasure of announcing that our 2014 class will be the first members of our new Letter Winners Association, the M Club, with the goal of unifying and rewarding the student athletes who committed themselves to comprehensive excellence. The M Club will offer our graduating seniors and former Matador student athletes engagement opportunities and ways to stay connected to our family here in CSUN Athletics. The M Club will provide you with benefits and rewards at all CSUN Athletic sponsored events. Other M Club benefits include involvement with our revitalized booster club groups, participation in the Athletics Director Circle of Champions, and special recognition at our annual Founders Day event. I am thrilled to welcome our graduates to the M Club. Your legacy and contributions to CSUN will live forever. At this time, I would like to introduce a special and critical person to our success in athletics, our faculty athletics representative, Dr. Tina Kiesler, the best faculty athletics rep in the country. At this time, Dr. Kiesler has a few remarks about our esteemed group of graduating seniors. Please welcome Dr. Tina Kiesler. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody. As the faculty athletics representative, one of my roles is in certifying the academic eligibility of our student athletes and following them, or you, as you go through the years, making sure you're making appropriate progress towards your degrees. So it's really delightful to be here and see the culmination of all of that hard work. This is my 4th year as the faculty athletics rep, so I have had the distinct pleasure of watching actually many of today's SASH recipients as they moved from being a freshman or sophomore through to this day, and have really enjoyed watching your progress through that time and your delight at seeing the end and now experiencing the culmination of your achievements. In addition to the sash that each graduate will receive today, we'll also honor your Matador spirit with the tradition of the rose. As each senior exits the stage, you'll be handed a red rose. This rose is placed at the foot of the Matador statue as a gesture for the CSUN community to acknowledge your perseverance and your success. Student athlete graduates, I applaud each and every one of you and your families and loved ones for reaching this wonderful milestone today. And now back to Bill.
Thank you, Dr. Kieser. And now it's my pleasure to call up our student speaker who will give remarks on behalf of the class of 2014. This graduating senior is the first ever recipient of the Dick Enberg Postgraduate Scholarship for Academic Excellence, and she's a 3-time academic All-American. From our women's water polo team, will you please welcome Melissa Dahl.
Hello, graduates, family, friends, CSUN staff, and fans. First, I want to congratulate you all. We did it. We successfully made it through our college years as a Division I student athlete. On this day of celebration, I'd like to highlight the fact that we will never have to do double days ever again. But more importantly, I want to congratulate you on finding the time to study for your exams, do your homework, go to study hall, be mentors and tutors, and then somewhere in between go to practice, eat, sleep, and then do it all again, because that's what got you to this exact moment in time. But let's face it, being a student athlete is hard. Whether you've been a 4-year starter or you're a walk-on, competing for Northridge has allowed our college experience to be so unique, and no one will ever understand the effort we have put into our time here at CSUN. Yes, we are a smaller university compared to some, but no campus can outshine our Matador family. At CSUN, we've been blessed with so many great things. The new Mac Center has become such a great academic resource for us. The athletic trainers are some of the most intelligent and pain-relieving people we know. And our new administration has been doing a fantastic job supporting us. In these past few years, we all have completely redefined what it means to be a Division I student athlete at CSUN. Thanks to the many teams that advanced their NCAA tournament, and even bigger thanks to all our teams that continue to raise the bar for our campus as a whole. We have put CSUN on the map. Big-name schools can't afford to overlook us anymore. And on top of that, we had 72 inductees into varsity end this year. As individuals, we have taken trials, tribulations, success, and friendship, and channeled that into who each and every one of us are today. Every relationship I have had has helped shape me into the person I am today. Furthermore, being a student athlete at CSUN has given me a great opportunity to pursue my teaching credential in mathematics, secondary education, at Westchester University in my home state of Pennsylvania. I am truly honored to be awarded the first annual Dick Enberg Postgraduate Scholarship for Academic Excellence. Word. This scholarship will help me pursue my career and pay it forward by giving back to other aspiring student athletes, and I will hopefully represent CSUN to the best of my abilities. So now in your next adventures, whether you become the CEO of a huge company, an entrepreneur, a parent, or even a coach, I know that you will realize that being a student athlete here at CSUN has helped build you a solid foundation to tackle the next great item on your list. The next time you're asked where you went to school, I hope you brag about yourself and CSUN, because you did it. You survived college as a Division I student athlete, and hopefully you had some fun while you were at it. In all that you accomplish in your future endeavors, I hope that one thing you take away from your story here at CSUN is to always remember the great words of Sir Winston Churchill, to never, never, never give up. Thank you, and go Matadors forever.
Thank you, Melissa. Before we bring up our first graduating senior, we have a little bit of housekeeping to do. Our official photographer is hiding over there. He'll be taking photos of our student athletes. And so we're going to ask that all guests please remain in your seats during that part of the program. And I now ask that our graduating seniors please come on over here in no particular order and line up on the left side of the stage. As I read each student athlete's name, to walk across the stage and meet Dr. Mark and Dr. Kiesler, receive your graduation sash, which is yours to keep and probably wear it on your graduation day. And then you will take a photo with them and you print it off to the side and receive your red rose. And once you receive your red rose, return to your seat. There will be a quiz on this immediately following. Then we'll have a few closing remarks, and then all of our graduates are going to walk over to the Matador statue to place their rose at the foot of the statue to acknowledge their accomplishments. So let's get started. The following student athletes have achieved academic success and will be members of the CSUN class of 2014. And our first graduate, the envelope please, from our women's water polo team majoring in mathematics, Melissa Dahl. Majoring in liberal studies, from our women's water polo team, Kieran Davis. Majoring in psychology, from our women's water polo team, Jennifer Jameson. Majoring in kinesiology, also from women's water polo, Lindsay Duncan. Majoring in sociology, also from our women's water polo team, Molly Hanahan. Majoring in liberal studies, from our women's basketball team, Haley White. Majoring in communication studies, from women's basketball, Cinnamon Lister. Majoring in public health promotion, from women's basketball, Gianni Jackson. Stand up, Gina. That's just like that. Majoring in communication studies, from baseball, Kyle Adel. Majoring in kinesiology, from women's soccer, Chloe McDaniel. Majoring in kinesiology, from women's soccer, Melissa Fernandez. Majoring in biology, from women's soccer, Amanda Smith. Majoring in liberal studies, from women's soccer, Stephanie Galarzi. Majoring in marketing, from men's track and field, Dewan Lucas. Majoring in psychology, from men's track and field, Dewan Lucas. Majoring in communication studies, from men's track and field, Robert Thomas. Majoring in criminology, criminal justice, from men's track and field, Oscar Juarez. country, Fanny Alvarado. Majoring in health administration from men's cross-country track and field, Julio Mora. Majoring in mechanical engineering, men's soccer, Chris Smith. Majoring in recreation tourism management from men's basketball, Josh Green. Majoring in kinesiology from men's track and field, Tucker Weathers. Majoring in economics from men's golf, Kyler Sauer. Majoring in sociology from men's golf, Nick Sarian. Majoring in kinesiology from women's volleyball, Cindy Ortiz. Majoring in liberal studies from women's volleyball, Natalie Allen. Majoring in management from men's volleyball, Charlie Cochran. Majoring in kinesiology, physical education from men's volleyball, Drew Spaker. Tina is shrinking again. Majoring in communication studies from men's golf, Oscar Sachs. Majoring in kinesiology from women's basketball and softball, Michaela Tilges. Majoring in anthropology from softball, Jennifer Tyler. Majoring in biochemistry from women's tennis, Rima Goran. Majoring in public health promotion from women's tennis, Anna Yang. Majoring in accounting from women's tennis, Lorraine Chung. from women's tennis, Yuna Cotter. Majoring in communication studies from men's basketball, JJ Thomas. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Let's have another round of applause for our students. And now it is my pleasure once again to call Dr. Martin for closing remarks.
Proceed to the Matador statue, the Royal Ceremony. I would like to make a toast in your honor. Our staff is bringing all glasses around. We should have that. But a couple things before the toast. Before we begin the toast for the student athletes, I would like to thank all of the parents. All the parents, please stand up, please. Thank you for being a part of our journey and our pursuit towards excellence. I also like to thank the academic staff and our coaches. Please stand. Lastly, I would like to thank the President's Cabinet, all of our vice presidents and senior administrators here who are here to support our student athletes. Will you all please stand and recognize? Okay, now the toast. One last thing before then. I also would like to thank Ms. Gomez our Associate Athletics Director for Internal Operations, and all our support staff for the hard work in organizing this event. Thank you so much. Now, you all have left an indelible print on this university, and you have changed lives on campus and in the local community through sport. By being here today, you have provided hope for so many who aspire to be you. I wish you all the success and prosperity in your days beyond CSUN. And even though you will not be here with us as members of our teams, your legacy will always hold a special place in our hearts. Thank you so much for your contributions.
At this time, it is, if you're done with your lyrics, on to the statue.
I was listening to Joe.
You guys can put your flowers on the pedestal.
Oh, that's right.